Okay, rock stars. Hey, not exactly sure how much of this rant I'm going to keep under control, but still, Panamanian coffee is the best around. Congratulations to my Miami Dolphins. Good job. Hey, few things I want to cover about the news. Number one, the United States is really looking silly to the point where now we got Russian bombers that are stalking the U.S., if you will, practicing launching attacks on the U.S. soil. They're flying around near Canada. So, way to go. We are that weak of a nation. We also have in the news talking about 1,000 children that are hit with this respiratory virus that's really, they're saying is very mysterious. Hey, there's no mystery about it. It's coming across the border, and that's the way it is. But I'm not going to get into that because there's a lot of politics behind that. And actually, I'm a Middle East analyst, and I am an expert at terrorism. So here's what I want to say about terrorism. ISIS, Al Qaeda, it doesn't matter who it is. Terrorists are terrorists, and they are here in the United States. So I got my first gripe with Fox News. Yeah, they posted this nice little video and this nice little story about where ISIS is around the world. Hey guys, I have sent you copies of my book. That's this one right here, in case you don't recognize it. And it points in here, terrorism here in the United States, all the centers that this terrorism exists. We're talking, look around Boston, look around Chicago, look in our major metropolitan areas. You're going to see that there's an ISIS, if not Al Qaeda, and terrorist presence there, and it's been there for a while. So Fox News, please quit being such a country club and depending on the same people over and over to say the same things over and over. Look here in the United States. I just passed this information to one of the intelligence agencies, by the way, and they did call me back, and they enjoyed this book. And even though they offered me a job, I'm not moving back to the D.C. area. Forget it. I did that too many times. Okay, second thing, President Obama. Listen, I don't know why you're waiting to give a clear, definitive strategy of what you're going to do with ISIS. Here's what your strategy should be. You call in the Joint Chiefs of Staff and you say, gentlemen, destroy ISIS. Your job is done as Commander-in-Chief. Let them figure it out because they have the expertise. They have the knowledge on how to handle this. Don't go in there trying to give what you think because you have no experience, you have no military background, and quite frankly, you're kind of a buffoon. So, but I will ask you questions about my golf game. You've played more golf in the time you've been in the office than I've played in my entire life. And I consider myself pretty good since I shoot in the low 90s. Okay, sometimes in the high 80s and every now and then a 120. But it doesn't matter. You're the president. Start using the resources you were given. Quit trying to act unilaterally. Okay, finally, listen. This is another good book. This talks about some of the things that are going on beforehand. It talks about the weapons of mass destruction that was in Iraq because, hey, I'm the one that found them. And what is the hope for America? Here's the hope for America, guys. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. We need to get back to the basics. And that means getting back to understanding God again. This is the devotional I wrote almost 2 years ago based on the 10 Commandments. Give it a shot, guys. You have nothing to lose because right now we're losing our identity as a Christian nation. But back to the matter at hand, go Miami. You're looking good, fellas, and appreciate everything you did this weekend because you made Brady look kind of silly. And Ray Rice should be banned from the NFL. Just saying. Later on, rock stars, I got my coffee.